last time. Very different today. Set. And they're racing. All got away pretty smartly. Indian Creek just dropping back towards the rear of the field, and Sydenham, ridden hard from the gate, is going to be the early leader from Cape Town, who's right up there. Barker's trapped a little bit wide, and also up there is Desert Deer, inclined to take a tug in the early stages. Further back in the field then is on the inside Banks Hill, settling 6th in the early stages as they race now into Swinley Bottom, and it's Sydenham who shows the way. Sydenham by a length and a half to in second. Up on the outside there is Bark, then tucked away behind them in third is Cape Town. They're followed by Desert Deer, and further back in the field then on the inside is Banks Hill from Naif, and further back Paolini. Just tacking on to the rear of that leading group is Grandera. A couple of lengths further back in the field then is Poussin, giving them a start from well back Golden Silker with Free for Internet, and last of all is Indian Creek. 5.5 out in the Prince of Wales' stakes, and the leader Sydenham setting a good gallop by 4 lengths to Bark. Up on the outside of in the centre the yellow cap of Cape Town, and right there too is Desert Deer. They're a length and a half to Banks Hill, just being niggled along at this stage from Naif and Paolini. Behind them is Grandera. 2 lengths further back is Poussin. They're followed by Free for Internet, a gap to Golden Silker and Indian Creek. But the leader Sydenham as they race up towards the entrance to the home straight. Here come the challengers. Bark moving up, and Desert Deer on the outside is looming large. In behind them is Cape Town from Naif, and Banks Hill held up momentarily in the centre as they swing the corner now in the Prince of Wales' stakes. Sydenham the far side, tackled now by Desert Deer and Naif, and in the centre it's Banks Hill, the filly. Call on for an effort now. Grandera going particularly well behind them. A furlong left to go now. Naif strikes the lead from Banks Hill, but here's Grandera and Indian Creek from last. Inside the final furlong though, Grandera takes it up. Grandera's gone 2 lengths, 3 lengths in front now, and Frankie's going to put a winner on the board here as Grandera goes on to win the Prince of Wales Stakes by 5 lengths. Second is Indian Creek. Banks Hill is third. Fourth then is Naif from Free for Internet, followed then by Golden Silker, Poussin, Paolini. Behind them is Sydenham. Cape Town is one of the last with Desert Deer, and also back there is Bark, but the winner, and an emphatic winner, is Grandera. Goes on to win the Prince of Wales Stakes by 5 lengths. Second is Indian Creek, third Banks Hill, fourth then is Naif. Behind them in fifth is Free for Internet, a gap to Golden Silker, the orange, followed then by Poussin. Then a gap to Cape Town, Paolini. Desert Deer got very weary and was just beaten to the line by Sydenham there, and a gap to Bark, who has run uncharacteristically poorly today. The winner though is number 7, Grandera, owned by Godolphin, trained by Syed bin Sarur, ridden by Frankie Dettori, and a major triumph for Godolphin, striking back on day 2 of Royal Ascot after drawing a blank on the opener, and Frankie Dettori getting on the scoreboard there. Second, number 8, Indian Creek, owned by Seymour Cohn, trained by David Ellsworth, ridden by Richard Quinn. Third, number 13, Banks Hill, owned by Khalid Abdullah, trained by Andre Fabre, ridden by Olivier Pallier. Fourth is number 9, Naif, ridden by Richard Hills. Grandera though, Frankie Dettori.